Looking for royalty-free.
But, here we go now. Batman scoop on the mic. Mix in the mix on the wheels of steel.
Yo!
This is what I was fucking born to do. Let's go.
Focus.
One, two.
Yo! What's up? Big news! Big day! My God! My God!
From the top, let's go.
1 second. I need some water.
One, two. One, two. Let's go. One, two. From the top, let's go.
Yo! Bro, where the hell? I had this whole thing where I was gonna hold up a PS5 controller and an Xbox controller and do a thing, but I don't. All I've got is an Xbox controller, which is, I guess, appropriate for today. I guess that's appropriate. How's everybody doing? Someone in chat. What a fucking idiot. Someone in fucking chat said Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard.
So I've got my
Whoa!
essay written,
What the
and
hell?
I've been working
I
on
got
it
an
for
ad.
about a week. So now I'm going to show you how I use Grammarly to
Thanks, Grammarly. Yeah, man, thanks for the fucking scoop. I tweeted about it. It's in my title. I'm talking about Xbox controllers, but you just dropped the scoop in chat. Wow, thanks, man. Thanks. Big news. Breaking news. What? Thank God I have Twitch chat for the fucking scoops. You see the Rock's T-Rex skull? No, I didn't. That sounds amazing. Link me that. We're going to do wins and fails. I have a wins and fails. And then we're going to jump in, dive like a dolphin, into the big news of the day. Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard for an absolutely absurd sum. Which I have a lot to say about. And I have got some interesting things that I can discuss when we bring it up. But first we got wins and fails. Okay, it's Marketing Monday on a Tuesday. By the way, how lucky is it? Here's a win. Skip Marketing Monday on a Monday. Fucking biggest news of the year comes out on a Tuesday. Genius. How did I plan this? How did I fucking plan this? Oh my God. Coincidence? So smart. Calculated. Tuesdays are the new Mondays, which is great because it would give me 2 days off. How's everybody fucking doing? Imagine Cash, thank you for the Prime. Quark, thank you for the 3 months. Love Davis, thank you for the 16 months. Can you give me my money back or no? For your 16 months of... No. No. If you get Jeff Bezos to agree to give you half back, I'll give you the other half. That's a deal. Matthew F10. Thank you for the 2 months of Prime. Congrats, Huda, on your new camera. King Cafu, thank you for the Prime. TR Carp, thank you for the 11 months. Poggy's loving the content. Big A, keep it up. You know, I wasn't going to keep it up, but you saying that, fine. I'll do it. I'll stream. I was going to stop cold turkey, but you, TR Carp, you're the one. Are you going to play Sekiro Raptor? Probably not. I'm going to play about this for a while. This is a big topic. I got a lot to say. On this topic. I love console wars. I love the gaming industry. I love console wars. And I don't get to talk about it that often because there's not always big news, but this is big news. So, definitely going to talk about this for a while. Maybe a little late night. Probably. If we do go late. Little Shark Tank. Little Shark Tank.
Here we go now. Batman scoop on the mic. Mix in the mix on the wheels of steel. This is what I was fucking born to do. Let's go.
How will this affect the release of Overwatch porn? Asking the hard-hitting questions. I don't think your daily routine will be interrupted. Fucking degenerate. More Toyota ads. That's the real deal. Can you give me all the money I lost on Shiba Coin? I can give you a time machine to go back and watch my stream. So maybe if you watched a little more closely, you wouldn't put your money in fucking Shiba Coin. But that's and also I can't do that. I'm sorry. I just said I could give you a time machine. I can't do that. So actually I don't have a real solution for you. Atrioc, is Master Chief going to be in StarCraft now? No. Hold off. We'll get to it. We're chilling. We're shooting the shit for a bit, and then we're jumping literally into wins and fails. Okay? We got some fun at wins and fails in the world of marketing this past week, and then we're going all in on Activision Blizzard's purchase by Microsoft. Anyone win it big on Activision stock? You're talking about in this chat or in general? Because I'll tell you what, a lot of bad people won it big on Activision stock. A lot of people who should be receiving like serious punishments or jail time are instead making a lot of money. An absurd amount of money. Unfortunate, really. But such is life, you know, such is our system. And there may be some silver linings. So we'll talk about it. I don't want to talk about everything too early. I got to thank some subs here. Ren, thank you for the 2 months. Stream Spice, thank you for the 4. Ricardo, RPD, thank you for the 2 months. Exams tomorrow and it's late. Okay, listen, I don't care what your fucking exam is for. Tell them what you learned about Activision Blizzard. Okay? The teacher will stand up and clap and you'll get an A. I don't care if it's physics. I don't care if it's math. I don't care if whatever it is. Okay? Like, start your test and then laugh. And then if no one responds, laugh louder. And then finally, when the teacher's like, I'm sorry, can you be quiet? Everyone's trying to take a test. Go, why are we doing this shit? Okay? Why does this matter when we could be learning about Activision Blizzard and then tear it up in front of them? Toss it on. Everyone. Yeah. Yeah. They all stand up. You put a fist in the air and then you walk out. I highly recommend you all doing that. It's very good for your career, for your schooling. Your world history masters. I'll tell you who's history, professor. You. You and your kind. Who don't know how to learn by watching Twitch.television. And then a single tear comes out of his eye. You're right. You're right. Ever heard of TikTok, old man? To the dean of the school. Ever heard of TikTok? This is how I learn now. What's up, Linkus? Hey, everyone get some shout outs to Linkus. So Linkus messaged me about a week ago saying that he would like to do some Hitman content together when the new stuff comes out. And I read that message out loud on stream, and I responded out loud on stream. But of course, he wasn't watching. I shouldn't assume that Linkus was watching. So he didn't hear it. And I never responded in text. Like, I never responded to his actual message. So I waited like a week, and then I was like, wait a minute. What the fuck? So I had to hit him up today and be like, yo, I'm sorry. I just ghosted you for a week. I did want to do this, and I thought you saw me. Anyway, so we'll be playing some Hitman. Actually, literally in 2 days. Linkus, you want to do it? Literally the 20th? You want to do whatever the new thing is? The Elusive Target Arcade? We can Actually, Ludwig said he wanted to celebrity explain elusive targets. So he's not going to play with us, but we're going to have Ludwig come in to do a celebrity explanation of elusive targets. Yeah. Anyway, I'm glad to be back live. You know, speaking of Ludwig, I was working on a 9-part series on the Pokemon Gideon Ninja situation. That's why I wasn't live. But then I realized that's still 2 parts less than what Ludwig's going to do. So there's no point. There's no point. So I decided to go back to talk about business again, you know, because I couldn't match him, dude. I couldn't match the output. So we're back talking about this. Here we go. Let's get into wins. Actually, no, we'll wait just a little bit longer. Probably around 8:26 more minutes, and then I'll jump into the wins and fails, and then we'll talk about Activision. I almost said Blizzard. Holy fuck. Bro, I almost said Activision Blizzard unironically. Oh, no. Fuck. That's bad. No. Wow. You know what, though? I caught myself. Thank God I caught myself. Thank God I caught myself. Whew. They're going to wear me down. You guys are wearing me down. Atrioc, do you think the Nintendo NES will be affected by this decision? Yes, heavily. And I'm going to talk about it. I think I have 8 to 10 slides on how the NES is affected. Do not miss those. Quack. All right, let me get my wins and fails ready because they are here. Now, hey, look, I had a full work day today. I have a lot to talk about. I don't have that many slides for it, so we just have to fucking adapt. One of these slides I made that I'm not going to show is just a pure white slide with 72-point font that says, what's going to happen? This is a reminder to myself to talk about on that time what's going to happen. So anyway, you know what it is. You know what it is. You know what it is. You know how it does. You know how we do. Okay. Wins and fails time? Well, actually, song time. And we can't do the song unless we all universally agree to come together and tag ourselves. Welcome to Marketing Monday. Welcome to Marketing Monday on January 18th. That means, yes, it is a Tuesday. Marketing Monday on a Tuesday. Not necessarily an uncommon thing lately, but we have big news today. Emergency Marketing Monday. Lots to talk about. But first, we have to look at the wins and the fails of the past week. And as usual, a lot of my wins and fails, mostly fails, are NFT related. Let's start with this one. Apparently, there was a, or crypto related, DAO, Spice DAO, who pooled together some crypto money to buy this book. An original copy, I think, of the wrong version of Dune. For 100x the asking price. They bought this book at auction with this plan: to make the book public, to produce an original animated series inspired by the book and sell it to a streaming service, and to support derivative projects from the community. Unfortunately, what they did not understand is that buying a book does not give you the rights to the intellectual property. I have purchased all of the Harry Potter books. Unfortunately, when I tried to sell my idea for a new version of Harry Potter where all the characters are shirtless to Netflix, they said I didn't own the rights. So I already learned this lesson. Okay? I already learned this lesson. Didn't work. Didn't work. Wasn't possible. Okay? But so they wasted a absolutely absurd amount of money. 100x the asking price, 2.6 million euro. And and I don't know exactly where they're going to go from here. Does anyone know? Let's see if they can follow up on what they did actually. They just tweeted about movies. Wait, they're just retweeting anime. Talking about who's going to write their screenplay. No, you can't. You don't have the rights. Our official response. Oh, it's on Discord. I'm not opening their Discord. Anyway, big win for them. Congrats on winning that auction. There's a Medium link above that. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. It's on Medium. Okay, let's check. Okay, here it is. After 2 months of outreach, conversation with former business partners, and consultations with legal counsel, we have not been able to reach an agreement with any of the rights holders involved in the creation and contents of the collected storyboards of Jodorowsky's Dune. Fuck. Damn. So I guess now they are going to try and make their own separate intellectual property. But thankfully, they spent the money on the book to inspire them to begin this. Wow, good start. Another amazing crypto project in the books. I can't believe it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that despite crypto being a thing for, a couple years now, there hasn't been a single scam, a single rug pull, or a single bad project. Isn't that awesome? It's fucking awesome. I'm just so happy that crypto's been like smooth sailing all the way through, and it makes me happy. Another big win in that community. Okay. Speaking of that, let me give you one more. Let's double up. Look, I could have picked 100 of these. It seems like every week another musician or artist or writer or or just, well-liked person dips their hands into NFTs. There's a couple this week. The big one was Troy Baker, who's like a very, very beloved voice actor, who said, this is really funny, I'm partnering with Voice First NFTs to explore ways where together we might bring new tools to creators to make new things and allow everyone a chance to own and invest in the IPs they create. We all have a story to tell. You can hate or you can create. What'll it be? And the internet chose hate. Universally. In that binary option, they said, oh, we picked the first one. Well, we want that first one. They chose all in on hate. And it is, again, I could talk about this consistently. It's very funny that the main defense force against NFTs and some of the more egregious crypto ideas comes from gamers. Gamers, because you'd think so many times that gamers would be the ones on board with this. But the way it's shaped out is that gamers are actually the most vehement anti-crypto people, I think largely because of almost like an instinctual fear of getting further milked by gaming companies. I think the last 10 years of gaming, dipping further and further into microtransactions and paid DLC and all that, have made gamers just naturally skeptical of money near gaming in general. And that defense, that those natural antibodies have made them, instead of the proponents of NFTs like you'd think, actually they're most vehement opponents. And this one was funny, obviously. You know, I've liked Troy Baker's voice acting work, and I thought this was a little out of character. But again, I don't know exactly what this project entails. I didn't bother to look into it. I just know that it's, from a marketing standpoint, a bad. Because your target audience is people that love you from gaming, and they just hate NFTs based on the first word. So I don't think it's going to work, Troy. I think you should get out of it. That being said, someone who I never liked is Steve Aoki, who did this.
Check this little gorgeous alien out. Look at him. I had to stop the music because I'm so fucking...
He stopped his show in the middle of his show to talk about this gorgeous alien. It's like a child's doodle.
Little gorgeous alien out. Look at him. I had to stop the music because I'm so fucking excited. They're right here. This is the Steve Aoki doodle. Take a good look, guys. This is the motherfucking Steve Aoki doodle right here, baby.
It's like, what the crowd is like, what the fuck is going on? You just stop your fucking set mid-show to pull out your phone and show me a doodle I can't even see? And you expect me to go, yeah! Holy shit, it's the most gorgeous alien! Oh my god! Steve! Where can I buy one? What is your OpenSea address? Steve! Nobody asked! I paid for a concert ticket, bro. Give me the music. So just two major NFT fails, or wins, depending on your perspective, in the past week, from Steve Aoki and Troy Baker. And there's just a lot. There's dozens of these. I don't know if we're in like this weird later stage NFT phase where somebody's not getting the memo, but they're jumping in at the wrong time. Like if you jumped in early, it was easier to scam people. Now I feel like people are it's just bad for your image. Okay. Next up we have this. There's phases of these stages. Now, I think a lot of you have been bitten by the Wordle bug. You guys know Wordle? Sort of taken over the internet. All my mods play it religiously. Well, I want to give a big win this week to sticking to your guns, to sticking to your belief. Okay? Because I found this tweet from a developer named Zach Schacht, who said, I absolutely despise copycats. Shameless copying is so dumb. Sure, take inspiration from others. But why are they doing that? Why is it a good feature for users? How can we build on top of that? Shameless copy-pasting ideas and features will get you nowhere. And then I looked at his tweets from more recently. And he created a game called verbatim Wordle the app. And is bragging about how many downloads and trials. Interesting. I just love when people stick to their guns like that, you know? Yeah, yoinked it verbatim, wholesale. Just yoinked the game. and got a bunch of backlash for it, and has now changed his bio to "I got canceled for making a Wordle clone." Yeah, yeah, you did. What the fuck? It's just so funny that he, like, if you were like Mr. I don't give a fuck, I'm stealing, I don't give, but he has this, this is a tweet from a few months ago. How do you make this tweet and then 5 months later shamelessly copy? That's crazy. That's wild. Anyway, Wordle has taken over the world, and so far, in terms of sticking true to their word, has done that job. You know, if you haven't tried Wordle, it's pretty fun. I'm amazing at it, of course. God Gamer. But they, so far, well, listen, I don't 100% believe this will stay this way. Oh, I can't leak it. I was going to show you guys the website, but I can't because it'll leak it. It'll leak the word of the day. Well, whatever. Anyway, it has remained ad-free. It's been free to use, ad-free, and haven't added any paid mechanics, which is shocking given its popularity. Again, this guy could probably sell Wordle.com or whatever the website is for like $30 million right now. You can make so much money instantly, or add a thing where you could pay $1 to get a new puzzle on the same day. I mean, this guy could print money, and he's choosing not to do it, which is like an insane sticking to your beliefs. I assume he's just trying to buy his time so he can sell the rights to Netflix for some sort of Wordle TV show / movie / cinematic universe / two-tiered app. I assume that this is all part of a plan to make an absolute dummy amount of money. But if he actually sticks to his guns and doesn't sell and just makes a pure little simple fun game for the love of it, then I'm really impressed, because that's very rare. So big win to him, big L to the guy that yoinked it and tried to make his own app called Wordle. You know what? You can't even, what's funny is you can't even copyright game mechanics. So legally, you can totally, if you wanted to, make your own version of it. You call it something else. Call it, I don't know, Lexiconosaur, something like that. Just call it something else. But if you call it Wordle straight up, then you're fucking stealing. No, you can't call it Squirtle either. That's bad. You obviously can't call it Squirtle because that's a Pokemon from Nintendo. Actually, good name. Yeah, I'm a genius. Marketing. Off the top of the dome, dude. All right, let me give you another win because I'm on a roll here. You can't call it Scrabble. No, you guys aren't getting it at all. No. Wait, let me pull this up. Call it Words with Friends. Now you got it. You got it. This one is a fail from a branding perspective, because there's something so simple and clean about a name like Dollar Tree or Dollar Menu. But unfortunately, we live in a world with a lot of inflation. The Dollar Tree is now an average price of $1.25, and many items are $3 or more. There is no longer regular dollar items at the Dollar Tree. And that is the problem with naming your company, or in McDonald's case, Dollar Menu, after a unit of currency that consistently goes down in value. You eventually cannot sell things at that price to make a profit. That's why they changed the value menu on McDonald's side. Then you change the Dollar Tree and name it $1 and some. $1.25. Yeah, it's the reactions are a bit harsh, given that the title is Dollar Tree. But this is only going to continue. I mean, literally at the rate of inflation that we're seeing right now, this is going to be the $2.25 tree by like 2 years from now. I mean, this is definitely this is rapid. Okay, this is not a 25 sentence stop. So we're in an inflationary environment, and this is not going anywhere. So yeah, that's a fail on branding. And let me give you a win to counterbalance it. Oh, yeah. Let me give you a win, okay? How do I say this? How do I phrase this? Once in a generation, a marketer comes along that changes everything. And no, it's not me. I'm not tooting my own horn here. Occasionally, I'll see someone that makes me just drop my jaw and stare in awe. Someone who's so eloquent at the art of sales, at convincing customers to be interested in a product that it blows you away. I've seen one of those marketers today. And his name is Pobelter. With his stunning ad read for Nickelodeon's new show. Please check it out verbatim. I won't even commentate.
It's January 20th. New series Warped premieres January 20th with new episodes every Thursday on Nickelodeon. Milo, the beloved head geek at a popular strip mall comic book shop, finds his microcosm disrupted when the boss hires a new employee, the quirky and excitable Ruby. This show is wacky and fun. Don't mention other networks or competitive IP. Example, Disney. New series Warped premieres January...
Bravo! The passion! Oh my God, I have to watch this show. My God, the swagger, the charisma. The way he delivered this ad read made me feel like I was there watching it with him. Wacky and fun. When he said that, I fucking screamed. Verbatim reading the line, "Don't mention competitors like Disney," is so funny. That's so funny. What's funny is he still got paid. Easy clap. Almost always with these situations, I know because I've worked with Ludwig, even if he completely fucks it up, messes up the entire ad read, forgets something, doesn't do it, they pay you out. They probably don't work with you again, but they don't want the hassle of like not paying because then they might get dunked on social. So they always pay. And then, so, you know, they're probably not going to hire Pobelter for round 2, although I think they should, given that his sheer genius and virtuosity of this ad read is apparent. Oh, hey, whoa, gifties? Speaking of gifties. Spacey Spartan, thank you for the gifty. Mark Grip, thank you for the prime. Majestic Mitochondria, thank you for the 2 months. Sherm, thank you for the prime. World's Best Boss, thank you for the prime. Wait, I missed some other gifties or what? Point Crow, thank you for the 9 months. I was thinking of starting something called Merchandising Monday. Totally original. Thoughts? Go for it. Bro, you can call it Marketing Monday if you want. Do what you will. Evan Gow, Wordle fan. Buongiorno, thank you for the 10 months. I thought Marketing Monday was trademarked. Oh yeah, I forgot. I will sue the shit out of you. Sorry. Whoops. Whoops, slipped my mind. I was trying to bait you into doing it so I could sue the crap out of you. Get access to your YouTube channel. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah. And guess what? I got the same lawyers as the Blevins, okay? Fearsome. Powerful. Uh-huh. I got Jess on speed dial, okay? And they'll work overtime. You better watch the fuck out, Point Crow. You better watch out. That's right. And I am threatening you. In case you're wondering, because I think Ninja might have backtracked, I am threatening you. I want you to know that. I want it to be clear. You're being threatened. Oh, you know what? Let me do one more win and fail. Actually, on this subject, let me do a... I don't know if you want to call it a win or a fail, but somebody needs to get the richest streamer in the world a PR person. My God. Listen, There's been 4 million takes on this. I'm just going to give you a very simple one. There's just 2 things that could have solved this entire problem. One is just having some filter of PR or management who can literally just tell you that this is a bad idea. But number 2 is to not say, if you're going to say some goofy shit, don't do it in the DMs. Don't do it in the DMs. Just always phone call. Phone call. Can you imagine if Ninja called Pokey? It's so much less of a story. If he just called Pokey and apologized and said whatever, first of all, tone makes it come across way better. Oh my God. This is the problem with people not wanting to use the phone. Literally just call. Just call. If they had called, there's no record of it. There's something someone can screenshot and dunk on you with. Your tone makes it come across better. The whole thing is less of a story. This is my one piece of free advice for all streamers. If it's a drama-filled situation, call. Because when you DM, someone's going to leak it, and it's going to make you look foolish. You can record a call. Okay, that's different, though, because I don't think Pokimane is going to sit there and the second starts talking with Ninja, turn on a recording device. Okay? Just call. And if she does, then there's it's a lot more invasive. Okay? A DM's easy to get leaked. California's 2-party consent. Well, there you go. Now, if Ninja doesn't consent to being recorded, then he can't be recorded. Easy clap. What happened? I'm not going to do the whole recap if you guys don't know the story, but the whole point is that it's like an own goal. It's like this whole thing wasn't even involving Ninja, and then Ninja and his wife just own goaled so hard by saying goofy shit in the DMs. And like, if it had just been a quick phone call to apologize, I think this would be a non-story. People are dunking on Ninja more than they are on Gideon. It's crazy. It's a crazy own goal. So yeah, just literally, just literally keep out of the DMs with goofy shit. You're making a big mistake. Like, it's just funny because, you know, when you type it out with the period and everything, it sounds like he's like so dead serious. But if you heard Ninja speak that, it just would sound so much goofier. It wouldn't be such a big deal. But he sounds like he's a mob boss on a fucking DM. DMs are it's just an awful way to handle streamer drama. It's just never going to end. One side's getting dunked hard. So that's my one advice is get a PR person. Okay, get a PR person. Stay out of the DMs, Ninja. My God. Okay. I think I have one more. Oh, this is so funny. Okay. So this is my last win of the week, and I've turned it into a fail. I've turned it into a fail because it went from being one of the biggest pieces of news in gaming history to nothing today. And that, of course, is Take-Two buying Zynga for, I think, $12.7 billion. GTA buying Farmville. Okay, now, if you guys, it sounds small now. Do you realize that $12.7 billion, I think it was 12.7. Let me make sure I get the exact number right so I'm not misrepresenting. Yeah, it was 12.7. Cha-ching. Yeah. This was the largest gaming acquisition ever in history. And I was going to talk about it. I had this whole thing where I was going to talk about it. I was like, wow, this is a big deal. $12.7 billion, the biggest one in history, bigger than Bethesda. This is massive. My God, we're changing the game here. They've spent this much on Farmville. They didn't really. They bought all of this. Basically, it's Take-Two is an excellent developer with many top-tier franchises, but they haven't been very skilled at mobile. Zynga has a long history of mobile and some great high revenue generating mobile games. This is the plan. They're going to take all their franchises, BioShock, Borderlands, GTA, put them on mobile using Zynga. Bada bing, bada boom. That's their big plan. Okay. And it's I sort of summed it up here. We got it all simple. This would have been a full marketing Monday for me. And now it's one slide because $12.7 billion is now chump change because of today's actual topic. By the way, that's the end of the wins and fails. That's the end of the wins and fails. Fail to Take-Two Interactive for not spending more money on buying bigger things. Okay, you should have known. You got like, what, 4 days of being the big dog? Looking broke. And the reason they are no longer the big dog is today's topic. Microsoft just purchased Activision Blizzard for a whopping $68.7 billion. $68.7 billion. An absolutely absurd amount of money in the gaming space. It is by far the largest acquisition in gaming history. In fact, I have created a little chart to explain it to you. These are the Activision. These are largest acquisitions, buyouts in gaming history. You can see on scale here. This is Oculus for about $2 billion. Minecraft, remember that? Remember when Microsoft buying Minecraft for $2.5 billion was a crazy big deal? Blizzard buying King, well, for about $4.5 billion. Bethesda, bro, it feels like 3 months ago I did a video on Microsoft buying Bethesda and we were losing our minds. In case you're wondering, this one is bigger than all of these combined. It is literally bigger than all of the other acquisitions in gaming history combined. Massive. Why did Microsoft buy it now? We're going to answer that question. But I want to give you guys a little bit more of a sense of scale here, okay? What is Moonton? It's a Chinese game company that Tencent bought. Again, big deal. This Zynga one just happened. Would be huge in this chart if not for this ruining the whole scale. And so yeah, it's a massive scale. It is also not just one of the biggest gaming acquisitions of all time, but it's actually the biggest cash acquisition of the 2020s. So I made a tweet today that I would like to share with you that we can sort of explain real quick.
January 20th.
Oh, another run of... Okay, let's see. Okay. So here's my tweet. Just a casual $70 billion all cash deal. There are only like 4 companies on earth that have that much cash on hand. People thought I was exaggerating. This is not the case. This is not an exaggeration. To spend, the reason I didn't think this was possible, I didn't predict this. I want you guys to know this was not on my 2022 bingo card. I've been thinking about predictions for 2022. I'm working on a slideshow that I can't show you about predictions for 2022. This was not a bingo card because $70 billion on an acquisition is unprecedented, especially in the gaming space. It's the largest acquisition of the 2020s. If you look, this is companies ranked on how much cash they have on hand. Okay? Apple has $190 billion in cash on hand. Google has $170 billion. Microsoft has $140 billion. They spent about half just now on this. Amazon is 86, and that's it. These are the 4 companies that have enough cash on hand to all cash buy out Activision Blizzard. And yes, you heard it right. That's only half of the amount of money that Microsoft is sitting on. So they have plenty of money left over if they wanted to buy something else. Why in cash? Tech companies generate a lot of free cash flow and often don't have places to spend it. They don't know what to spend it on. They don't buy factories. They don't, they don't have a lot of expensive things outside of employees to spend it on. So they hoard cash to make huge acquisitions. That's been their go-to strategy. But outside of these 4 companies, none of these could have bought And usually at a scale like this, when you're getting up into the 50 plus billions, when you're buying a company, it's almost always a stock deal. For example, I shouldn't talk about it. Like, you know, just there's a lot of companies. It's usually that they give you part of your stock. AOL Time Warner was a merger. It's usually like part of your stock you give to them. You finance it with stock. Having it all cash is very rare, and Microsoft was one of the very few companies on earth that could have done that. And I also said this line. For reference, it's over half the value of Sony as a company. That's also not a joke. So let me show you this. Again, I made these charts relatively quickly, but I think they show you what I'm trying to talk about. Okay. This is what we showed. Okay. Now let's rescale this chart with the value of Sony as a company. Okay. And remember, I said Microsoft only spent half. So they have in cash, just sitting around in cash, the value of Sony. This is the entire value of Sony. Everything, all in, not just PlayStation. Everything they have, including their movie theaters, their movie production studio, Spider-Man, cameras, TVs, everything. Okay? Now, I want to show you one more thing, just to give you a sense of scale here, of what everyone else in the gaming industry is now going up against. The behemoth, the titan they're going up against. Let me show you the value of Microsoft as a company on this same chart. You'll notice you can't even see anything else. Nothing else even shows up on the chart. This gigantic $60 billion Activision buyout is this now. Sony is this now, and this is Microsoft. Okay? So when we talk about corporate power, monopoly power, we're really talking about, in technology, 4 or 5 companies that have absolutely absurd amounts of power, and they are using their dominant control of one industry, let's say Google in search, Microsoft in Office 365, Amazon in cloud or retail, online retail, and they're using that muscle they get from owning one industry to buy out or dominate others, and it creates a very interesting competitive landscape. Okay, because it creates a very daunting task for anyone to go up against. So continuing, so let's talk about why. Let's talk about why they did it. Number one. This is not even a slide. Okay. Number one, Blizzard was historically cheap. Historically cheap. This is Activision Blizzard stock. Okay, they begin this discussion right around here. No, wait, I'm sorry. Wait. Right around here. Late last year. Basically, as the stock began to free fall in October, November, they began the discussions of this buyout. This is actually a very quick turnaround on this buyout. Activision Blizzard is cheap because it's absolutely in free fall. Now, let me give you a story from my past that sort of explains what I think happened here with this man, Bobby Kotick. Okay? This beautiful son of a bitch. Look at this. Emphasis on son of a bitch. This guy is like a, what's an animal that like, is kind of sleazy, but I guess cunning when backed into a corner? Like a weasel or a rat? Like a weasel, or he's really like a weasel or a hyena. Okay? Let me try to explain this guy's business style, because it's not good leadership, and it's not smart, and it wasn't good for the company overall, but he does find ways to get paid, and he finds his way out of sticky situations. So first example was the Overwatch League. This is a smaller scale, but this is going to explain. So I don't know if you guys even remember the Overwatch League at this point. It's so dead, but the only real surviving thing in the Overwatch League is XQC. He was a major believer Bobby Kotick in the Overwatch League and in the Call of Duty League. He was a major believer that professionalized, team-based, region-based esports for huge franchise costs were going to be the future of Blizzard. It's something they majorly invested in. And they convinced all these big sports owners to invest $60 million to buy an Overwatch League team, etc. Which is, again, absolutely crazy. All right? And then, okay, before the first season of Overwatch League launched, he came to Twitch, Bobby Kotick and the Blizzard team. And they said, hey, you need to pay us $100 million to get the rights for Overwatch League to stream on Twitch. And this, I remember this very vividly. Again, I'm not in these meetings, but I hear about them and this all became public, okay? I was like 23 years old at the time. And this was the first time in my life where I realized that just because people are older and more successful than me in the world of business does not mean they are smart. It was the first time I realized they can be idiots, okay? Because it's a very clear moment to me because it was so obvious to me, like who had the power here. The power was with Twitch. This guy had just promised all of these investors, all of these sports people, that the Overwatch League was going to be a success from minute one. It was going to come out the gate swinging and get huge viewership. If they didn't launch on Twitch, they would bomb out of the gate. YouTube streaming wasn't even a reliable competitor at the time. There was like nowhere else to go. They were going to go to Facebook. They had no place to go. It was Twitch or bust. Okay? It was Twitch or bust. But unfortunately, the leadership at Twitch, and this sort of frustrated me at the time, seemed to think, oh yeah, we should pay this. We should get $100 million and pay Blizzard for these rights. Which they ended up doing, okay? And they had all these plans. I'm sure I could find. This is all public, by the way. I'm not like leaking anything. This is public. All this stuff was out there, and the exact figure I don't even know, but it's around 100 million. Let me see if I can show you. So Twitch was like, okay, how do we make this money back? And it was things like this, okay? Watching Overwatch League on Twitch just got a lot more rewarding. You could get custom cheer motes of all the teams. People are going to have to spend millions more bits on their Aces High London Spitfire cheer motes. Only it turns out people don't spend money watching esports events. They don't subscribe and they don't donate bits to large faceless corporations. They'll give their money to XQC, but they're not going to give their money to the league. Nobody does that. Nobody has ever done that. And in fact, we knew that going in. Twitch had done, I was in plenty of meetings at Twitch where we talked about this. This is common. We had tried it at Evo and it didn't work. People just don't do it. They don't spend. But all of Twitch's projections were like, yeah, this is how we're going to make our $100 million back. Now, that being said, when Twitch was thinking about, okay, $100 million seems like a lot of money. My understanding is that Bobby Kotick, being the weasel that he is, figured out how to get this money. And he basically said, we're going to pull all Blizzard games from Twitch. Now, again, this is hearsay. I'm not in any of these meetings. I didn't know. This is me talking and estimating based on conversations I've had since I've there. He basically said they would pull all Blizzard games from Twitch if they don't go through the deal. Hardball. Now, again, would he have actually done it? I think 0% chance. Twitch, especially at that time, had no real competitors, and it's the best way to sell your game. If all the influencers stopped playing Hearthstone and Overwatch and everything at the time, it would have been terrible for the company. There's no way he actually does it. But again, Twitch caved. And I remember thinking he was really stupid. So this is an early example. Now they get the $100 million. Twitch makes no money back, almost no money back. It's a big disaster. Okay, it does decent in viewership. The first season's fine. You get that amazing DJ Khaled moment. oh, Pog. You get the amazing DJ Khaled moment. And that's worth $100 million alone. Okay, you get that on Twitch. That's powerful. But the 2-year contract expires. Okay, and Twitch has been burned, and so they come back and they're like, all right, Twitch, let's do another round of this contract. And Twitch is like, no. This is after I left Twitch. After I left Twitch, it ends. Twitch is like, no, we're not doing another Hondo Millie for Overwatch League. And somehow, this man, despite consistently lower viewership every year, manages to get another big deal with YouTube and moves all of Blizzard's esports over to YouTube. This is, again, I don't know how Bobby Kotick finds these deals, but out of nowhere, he offloads a product that, again, should have almost no buyers to YouTube. They lose all of the viewers, of course, because it's on YouTube now. It goes down like 1/3 or 1/10. And it's all Blizzard's esports. It's a big collapse. But they make a big paycheck. Somehow he finds a way to get a big paycheck out of dog shit. Okay? So flash forward. That's his sort of skill set. That's what I'm trying to draw with this story. Flash forward to late last year. Blizzard is in a bad way. Okay? None of their savior games, Diablo 4, Overwatch 2, are anywhere close to ready. Fans absolutely despise them. Massive sexual assault and misconduct allegations. Actually, not even allegations. Proven stories. People leaving in droves. Talent leaving in droves. Company openly asking for his resignation. Like, the people of the company openly asking for his resignation. And if you guys remember, a few months ago, there was even a great Charlie video about it. For some reason, the Activision Blizzard board of directors was supporting him. They were like, no. We believe in Bobby Kotick. And I always thought that was weird. Charlie's video said these guys must be fucking stupid. They must be asleep at the wheel. They must be idiots. And I remember thinking, it's so weird. They're not ousting him because he's kind of getting in the way of the money. I don't think they have any sort of moral heart or anything, the board of directors of Activision Blizzard, but I think that they would get rid of him as CEO because he's literally just fucking up the money. He's like, people don't want to work there, people aren't buying as much, it's bad look, it's just bad PR. And it now makes perfect sense why they were behind him, because he was orchestrating a deal to get them out of all of these problems and dump it in Microsoft's lap. And so, today, it is announced that all of the leadership, all of the owners of Activision Blizzard can get a nice paycheck exit because, again, this is where the stock was. Basically, half of where it was a few months ago and heading lower. And instead, the purchase price that Microsoft's buying at is around here. It's actually higher than this. It's about $90 a share. So it's going to go up from this. The trading froze. So it's about here. So instead of going down here, they get to all exit right around here. And they get out scot-free. All the leaders get to walk away. All of these problems with unions, with misconduct, with talent drain, with consumer expectations, they can just say it's Microsoft's problem. We get to get out. Bobby Kotick gets to make a big payday and leave. Again, this is the amount he stands to make. Right here. Let me full screen this. Oh. There it is. I don't know if you can read this. $300 million if he leaves Activision Blizzard following a change of control. 300, and that's just his termination fee. That's not even what he makes from selling his stock to this buyout. He is set to make $300 million as an exit package. Now, if for some reason they're able to terminate him for cause, as in he personally did something, if he personally did some sexual harassment or something they could terminate him for, then he'd only get $264,000. But realistically, there's no evidence that he personally did anything. He just was that oversight of, he was just a bad leader in times of a bad culture. So he's probably going to walk away with up to $300 million alone, plus a massive buyout. So look at his smile. Look at that man. he found a way out, an exit plan that dumps all Blizzard's problems on Microsoft. So that's why. If you're wondering why, it's because they had no solution. Blizzard realized it was over. The jig was up. There was no turning around that ship with what they had. So rather than continue to write it down or get forced out of their company, they just sold, got a last-ditch major payout, and they dumped it on Microsoft. Microsoft wants it because they're getting a lot of great IP for a relatively low price for them, for their scale. And there's a few key reasons Microsoft wants this company. Okay, number one, the price is right. So this is a good time to buy in. Number two, they want access to the great IP. Okay, there's StarCraft, there's Warcraft, there's all of the things that King had, all the mobile games. Candy Crush. Okay, Call of Duty. I'm sorry, Call of Duty. Call of Duty is a massive one. Call of Duty is the one. Tony Hawk. Okay. Number three, of course, Game Pass. Their major strategy, and we've mentioned this in previous Console Wars video, Microsoft when it comes to gaming, is a Game Pass first company. Their biggest plan is to become the Netflix of gaming and to make buying a Game Pass subscription a no-brainer. How does Netflix do it? How does Amazon Prime do it? They have created a subscription product that is a no-brainer. The value is too good to pass up for what the price is. Okay? The only way you can get the scale of those companies is by giving absolutely absurd value for a low price that nobody else can match. And then you raise prices. And then you raise prices. Okay? That's what you do. So right now, Microsoft Game Pass is just an absurd deal. It's just so much value for what you pay. And the plan is to run everyone else out of business, become the dominant platform for subscription games, and then you can raise prices to whatever makes sense. And it's so let me sort of sum up a little bit of what my two minds are on this. Number one, the good parts of this is that it's good for Blizzard. Okay, the leadership of Blizzard is terrible. They fucked up again and again and again. And there's great games that could come out of Blizzard and Activision. Okay, if they have the budget and the development time and the safe workplace that Microsoft is much better at delivering, then we could win as gamers from that point of view. Okay? So on a one company scale, I sort of support this buyout. On a larger scale, I am very deeply afraid of monopolies. And I'm very worried that gaming, which has been a very competitive space for a long time, leading to really good stuff for consumers. I mean, the fact that games still only cost $60 despite, for the past 20 years, despite inflation, is crazy. That's part of competition. There's tons of new titles every year. It's part of competition. There's always great deals and offers. It's all part of the fact that there's a healthy amount of competition in the gaming space. And as we trend towards consolidation with big companies buying up more and more of the market, that's scary. That's where things go wrong. It's also sort of it deeply hits you as unfair, right? There's not much you can do against a company that has infinite money from somewhere else. It's like, it doesn't matter if the games are better or if, it doesn't matter. You can't really outcompete them if they have infinite money from somewhere else. Steam save us? Steam's a monopoly of its own, bro. So yeah. And again, Steam is actually a good example. Because what platforms want to do at the beginning is do anything possible to get people on the platform. And then once you have enough, then you have the scale to start blowing around companies. Like right now, Xbox will spend any amount of money and offer any deal to get games on Game Pass. But once Game Pass is so big that that's like the best place to get games, now developers are going to have to beg to be on Game Pass. Do you know what I'm saying? In the early days of Steam or Epic Store or whatever, they have to beg to get you on the platform. But once they're so big that everyone uses it, then you have to beg them to be on there and give them great deals. So pretty soon, if Xbox Game Pass gets big enough, developers are going to have to spend they're going to have to give a huge cut to Xbox just to be on the Game Pass. That's where it's going. It's like they're playing the long game. That's how they grow, and that's how they go. The fourth reason is the quote-unquote metaverse. Okay? Now, I'm going to talk about this in my next Marketing Monday, but here's a simple thing. If you hear the word metaverse in the next year, just think video game. Just replace the word metaverse with video game. Because it turns out, after all of the talk about metaverse from all these different subjects, metaverse has essentially become the adult investor word for video games. for future 3D video games. Okay? Roblox is the king of the metaverse right now. Fortnite is the king of the metaverse. It's just a fancy way for people to invest in the gaming industry, which has become more and more powerful. And so as Microsoft thinks about the future of the metaverse, essentially they just want to build large connected gaming worlds with great IP they now own from Bethesda and Blizzard. And it gives them a leg up on their competition, Facebook, which has no real IP. And it gives them a leg up on anyone else going into that space. And then the fifth reason, final reason, is mobile. And that's also kind of part of their metaverse plan. But they don't have great mobile games. And Activision Blizzard does. They own King, they own Candy Crush, and a bunch of other games. Microsoft owning mobile means they're going to be in front of 3 bazillion. No, I think it's there's 3 billion mobile gamers in the world. Mobile gamers are way, way bigger than regular gamers. And if they can get in front of them, they can hook them into their system and get them more likely into their subscription service and connect it into their larger ecosystem. So mobile. And again, none of this is to make direct money. That's why it's hard to compete with. So let me tell you why I'm a little worried for Sony. And I've talked about, we haven't talked about Sony yet. I didn't talk about Sony. Wait, actually, I'm sorry. I'll do one more thing. Before I talk about Sony, before I say what Sony's going to do, I'm going to tell you what the government's going to do. So this is the next slide that's really important. And
with new episodes.
Shut up, Pobelter. Please, shut up. And that's why I made this really great slide. Okay? This slide actually sums up everything that you need. You might notice it's blank. Because based on past trends, we will not be enforcing any antitrust DOJ or FTC regulation. They'll probably rubber stamp this. Now, they have been talking. Now, listen, I don't want to be too much of a doomer here. There's an article that came out today. It literally came out today, so let's see if I can find it. Antitrust. Well, I just said they're looking at new antitrust regulations, but here's the deal: Microsoft is not currently being scrutinized by the U.S. government. They're looking at Facebook. They're looking at Google. They're looking a little bit at Amazon. Microsoft has flown under the radar, and it seems unlikely that they're going to get hit for this one. They expect to finalize this deal by middle of this year into early next year, and we'll see. I think it's probably going to go through. I think it'll be tough to nail them on this, primarily because there is currently a lot of competition in gaming. Microsoft would, after this, still only be the third largest gaming company by revenue, behind Tencent and Sony. So even though they're way bigger than those companies, they would, by gaming, still be smaller. So I think monopolies are as American as apple pie. Yeah, I think this will go through. The government's not going to stop it. Now, that being said, could they do another one after this? No. And that answers one more question. People asked a lot, because people don't necessarily follow this stuff. People were saying a lot in YouTube comments and on Twitter, Why doesn't Microsoft just buy Sony? That has no chance of happening. There is no world where Microsoft is able to buy Sony. They have the money, sure. They can't do it. They can't they can't buy it. It would get blocked here and there and in Japan. You cannot, the money's not the problem. Governments would block it. That is literally anti-competitive monopoly directly. It would reduce 2 players to 1. There's no way. They can't buy it. They can't even buy it. No, it's not going to happen. That would get blocked. So if people are worried about that happening, I would say there's a 0% chance, or 0.001. I mean, there's no way that goes through. It's not going to happen. So Sony's off the table. That being said, there are a lot of companies that are still on the table. So I put together this. How does Sony bounce back? Well, let me tell you, when industries enter periods of consolidation like this, it becomes a big race to buy up every available asset. These are the big ones that are on the table. I'm going to show you. I'm going to move my face so you can see Bandai Namco. EA, Take-Two, Nexon, Bandai Namco, Embracer, Netmarble, Ubisoft, Konami, Square Enix, Capcom, and Sega. These are the largest remaining targets. All of these are smaller than Activision Blizzard, which means they are all financially on the table. And even though Sony doesn't have the financial resources of Microsoft, they're still a big company, and they can still do things like take on debt and use stock to make purchases for things they don't have the cash for. So all of these, including EA, are available to Sony. They're a possibility. And I think it's very likely, if I were to make a prediction right now, it's very likely that multiple of these names, but at least one, is announced to be acquired by Sony soon, relatively soon. Buy EA and make them make a good game. Okay, they can't do the impossible. There's only so much money can accomplish, chatter. Okay, let's start. Let's be fair here, okay? They can't work miracles. Square Enix, Capcom, Sega, Konami. I think all of these are easy targets. They have great IP, easy to pick up, could fit right within Sony's wheelhouse. And again, can help them bounce back. Now, the second thing they have to do is this. Announce their competitor to Xbox Game Pass. Now, they've been secretly working on it, and it's been called Project Spartacus. And I found out what it looked like by Googling the word Spartacus. This is it. This is my best guess as to what Project Spartacus will look like. To try and take down Xbox Game Pass. This is their best chance. And this will be announced, I think, relatively soon. The rumors have been buzzing. Project Spartacus is in full swing. But here's my worry. Right now, Xbox Game Pass offers all of their new releases day one on Game Pass. If Bethesda drops Elder Scrolls 6, that's day one Game Pass. Okay? Sony has to actually make money on games to survive as a company. They have to make a profit. And so they can't drop a game like Horizon Zero Dawn day one on Sony Spartacus. They can't. They have to make money. And that's a problem in this type of competition. And that's what's my worry. My worry is that Sony's going to announce a new Game Pass competitor that'll have a lot of backwards compatibility. It'll have a good interface. It'll be a decent challenger, but it won't have AAA titles released day one. And that's the big killer. That's what makes Game Pass so juicy, along with the PC cross compatibility. And so I'm pretty sure, that's my prediction, is that Sony will announce it'll have some decent features, but it won't have day one release. And that's going to make it very hard for them to compete. It's similar with Disney. You know, Disney Disney, if they really want to cut the throat of Netflix and start making some real share gains, have to release some of their movies day one, but they don't want to do that because it cuts into their theater profits and there are many other sources of profit. It's just hard to hurt your own business model to try and compete for a longer term thing. Too big a boat. It's tough to turn a boat that big, but it's also different. I mean, Sony just needs the money. This is how Sony makes money. It doesn't make money somewhere else and like funnels it over here. They have to make some money on their big AAA game releases. So that's the problem. That's what that's the hurdle they're dealing with. But they are going to acquire someone, I predict, and they are going to announce a Game Pass competitor, and that's where we're headed. Now, what else did I have to mention? I think that was the main things. What's Sony going to do? What's the government going to do? What's going to happen? Yeah, that's it. What's going to happen? So there were some frequently asked questions. Number one was, is Microsoft going to buy Sony? That's no. Number two is Call of Duty going to be multi-platform? And that's the big question. Now, if you guys remember, we had this exact song and dance when Bethesda was announced to be acquired by Microsoft. And they said, oh, listen, Elder Scrolls, that's always been multi-platform, okay? We have no plans to interrupt that. And then I said, on day one, you don't spend $12 billion on a company and not take advantage of that, okay? And eventually they announced that, yeah, it's going to be exclusive, okay? Interesting. So this just happened, $70 billion, and they said same thing. We have no plans to interrupt the multi-platform experience. People that play on Sony can still play on Sony. Now, there is one difference this time. And that is the government. I think there's going to be at least a token amount of antitrust regulation. So it's possible that as part of the deal going through, Microsoft is required to make Call of Duty and some of the big franchises still multi-platform. It's possible that is the case. If that's not the case and they're not forced to, they will absolutely keep it. They'll keep it on exclusive. That's the only way that makes sense. But even if it stays multi-platform, it's not going to go on Sony's Game Pass. Okay, Call of Duty. It's not going to have like exclusive DLC. It's not going to have all the best features. All of the Game Pass stuff will be on Microsoft's ecosystem. And that's enough for them. In fact, I think the PR hit from making Call of Duty not multi-platform might not even be worth it. Because if everyone hates them for being a monopoly, they're going to be in trouble. So that's my prediction. The prediction is that Call of Duty probably will still be on PlayStation, but as a gimped experience and not in their Game Pass. And everything else that can will be exclusive to Microsoft. And again, Call of Duty is the best-selling console game of the past 10 years every year. So this is a big deal. This is a big get for Microsoft and a big win in their direct head-to-head. Overwatch exclusive? I mean, who cares? Exclusively in the trash bin, dude. I don't... who cares? That's not part of the purchase price, dude. COD and Game Pass? What about EA? EA could be acquired. Candy Crush Xbox Game Pass exclusive? Yes, actually. As part of, they'll have like maybe a mobile pass. It's possible they expand it to mobile and you get Candy Crush exclusive. I mean, there's a lot of things they can do. What about Nintendo? The third party in the room? Nintendo is laughing all the way to the bank because they can still make Switches. And it's much harder to make PS5s and Xboxes right now. So they're all sold out and they can still sell Switches. And the Switch is the number one selling console this whole past year. Nintendo's just sitting around milking the fact that the next console generation hasn't really started. Because Nintendo is deathly afraid of making a Switch 2. Because Nintendo always follows a good console with a bad one. And so as long as they can keep this current generation as long as they can, they're fucking milking it. They're so happy. They're so happy. Nintendo chilling. A Switch U? Oh my God. They're going to call it something stupid, are they? They're going to call it something incredibly stupid. They're going to call it the Swatch. And it's going to be a watch. Wait, that already is a company. The swoosh, the Switch E. Yeah, they're going to do something stupid. So I wouldn't worry too much about them. They've always been doing their own thing. I don't think they're going to majorly get in the acquisition game. They are trying to do, I mean, we could do a whole marketing money on Nintendo, but they are trying to do a bit of a Disney where they expand their IP into movies and TV. They're going to reverse Disney. Where instead of going from movie and TV to games, they're doing the opposite. They're trying to make Mario a cultural, thing outside of gaming. With Chris Pratt. But we talk about them separately. So I think any more questions on Activision Blizzard and Microsoft? Because I think I covered the main things I wanted to say. I answered the big questions. It's a very interesting moment for sure. And it's a major bet. And I will say, Phil Spencer of Microsoft, I'm very impressed. That man is no Bobby Kotick. That seems like a pretty smart leader. That was funny. Wait, I want to show you guys something. I want to show you guys something. So I remember this interview. Let's see if I can find it. Come on. Where did I put you? Bro, I just have too many tabs. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before. I found it. All right, so listen up. To understand the metaverse, look to video games. Xbox head Phil Spencer. All right. So in the middle of this interview, Kara Swisher, who's an interviewer that I like, asks him this question.
And in competition and team hadn't and included. I always feel for people working on their on
do me as a mother, but nonetheless, I let my kids play it. But they actually the company
safe and sickened when I as an industry.
So he asked about Activision Blizzard and some of the industry stuff.
I think we can
that
are destructive is just really hard.
All aspects of it. Call of Duty became huge largely because of your online platform, Xbox Live, and you told your staff you were, quote, deeply troubled by these allegations that you were, quote, evaluating all aspects of Xbox relation with Activision. What did that mean, evaluating all aspects? And has it resulted in any action?
What did that mean, Phil Spencer? When you said you were deeply troubled by Activision Blizzard and you were evaluating all aspects of Xbox relationship with them. What exactly did that mean? This interview was from a while ago. Wait, there's actually a funny picture, I think. Where is it? He says this.
The work we do specifically with a partner like Activision is something that obviously I'm not going to talk publicly about. We have changed how we do certain things with them, and they're aware of that. But I also, this isn't about kind of for us as Xbox kind of virtue shaming other companies. You know, Xbox's history is not spotless.
No.
I thought that was odd. Because they said this big public statement. Yeah, we're gonna evaluate our whole relationship, and then this is only a little bit later. He's talking about how we don't want to virtue shame here. And now it's obvious they were working on this deal. They realized they could buy him and change their entire tune.
I think at Xbox, there was
nobody's perfect. This goes on for a while. I mean, you can read the transcript, but it goes on for a while. And he absolutely will not say anything bad about Activision Blizzard after this moment. And he won't even talk about their relationship at all, which is just so funny because of what they were saying just a few weeks earlier. So they changed their tune real quick when they realized there was a good price to be had. Sony's response. Let's see Sony's. Oh, this is obviously not Sony's response, but it's funny. Let's see. What is this? Oh. At Sony, we wanted to make a very strong and principled stance against employee harassment, which is why 30 minutes ago we decided to never work with Activision Blizzard again. This is a very funny parody account. Brave. So brave. So brave. Hard Drive had a good one. Here's all the newest workplace abuses coming to Game Pass this month. Wow. Yeah, these are good. PlayStation after Microsoft buys another game company. I have nothing left except Spider-Man. And then I wonder if I had that image of I can't find it. Anyway, whatever. They don't even have Spider-Man? They do. Sony has Spider-Man. Spider-Man games. And they still produce the films. Sony ain't got the deep pockets. They got enough. Sony's going to acquire somebody, I'll tell you that. But it depends if see who's. What about the price? Wait longer, Blizz cheaper? Perhaps. Listen, I think old Weasel Bobby Kotick did it again. He found a way out when he was backed against the corner. His employees hated him. They were leaving. Customers hated him. They were turning away from the company. WoW sales going down, revenue going down, stock price going down, and he found an exit that got him a 30% premium what they were worth. He got him a ton of money, got the board money, and got out. He weaseled his way out. Is Riot still going to beat Blizzard? What do you mean? Riot's already been beating Blizzard. I think, yeah. Blizzard is not even like a separate thing anymore. I mean, it's like it's all under Microsoft. And Riot is Tencent, yeah. Can Microsoft or Sony buy or do anything with Steam or Epic? I don't think so. But again, I've been wrong. I mean, I wasn't wrong, but I would never would have guessed this. I never would have guessed that they would spend $70 billion, 58 billion bigger than the next biggest thing on Activision Blizzard. I think that was a scale I wasn't prepared to accept. I think Epic Games and Valve are even bigger than that. They are both bigger than that, and so it would be hard for me to see it, but could happen. Also, Valve is, I think, culturally hesitant to being acquired and makes a ton of money. They just have a ton of free cash flow and don't have to do much work, so I don't think they would. But, people have the money for it. Don't they lose a lot of money by making COD exclusive? They don't care about money. That's what I was trying to say. Microsoft does not care about game sales money. That's a drop in the bucket. When you are worth $2.2 trillion, okay, and you're that much bigger than the people you're competing with, Microsoft is not looking at Sony as their real competitor. That's what I sort of want to say. Microsoft does not see Sony and this console war as the real problem. They see companies like Netflix, which would be about closer to here. They see Amazon, Google, Facebook. Microsoft is trying to fight Facebook. And for that, they want to own the digital platforms of our future. They want to be the Netflix of gaming. They want to be Apple. Apple, yes. Apple, Amazon, Facebook, Google, Microsoft. Those 5 companies are like the story behind everything happening in the economy lately. They have so much money constantly coming in from the things they own that they are just buying up the rest of the economy. At this current point right now in our life, I think the S&P 500 is the stock market that tracks the top 500 companies. 25% of the value of the top 500 companies is in the top 5. That's the highest it's ever been. They're literally like most of the market. The inequality is not just like between regular people. Inequality in companies is happening. The entire economy is like bifurcating into like extreme wealth and smaller, like the higher end, the middle class is kind of being hollowed out here in companies and in regular economy. Like Dollar Tree is doing well. Okay. Gucci is doing well. I've always said it's the Gucci and Dollar Tree economy. Companies like Gucci are doing well. Ferrari's doing well. Dollar Tree is doing well. The middle stuff is what's getting destroyed, getting bought up and acquired and conglomerated. So that's where we're at. Do you think Apple will get in the gaming industry? Yes, absolutely. They're already doing it. They already have Apple Gaming. All the five. Look, whenever something comes up that seems like a good way to make a ton of money, all five of these companies try to get into it. Apple's trying to get into cars. Apple's trying to make an Apple car. Amazon's trying to get into healthcare. They're all trying to get into everything. Okay, and they want to. And they all look. Listen, Google, Amazon, Facebook all try to get into live streaming. Anytime there's like a way to make money, they all try to dive into it and spend a bunch of money to beat everyone else up. Apple's going to buy Sony. That's actually not unrealistic. I've thought about that myself. Apple is a candidate that could buy Sony. It's a long shot chance, but it's more realistic. Apple could buy Sony. They have the money. They would be able to get away with it given they're not a presence in gaming. It's again, it's still a bit of a long shot, but Apple and Sony having some sort of agreement or connection would be very feasible and worth looking into. Monka W, the PS5 was white. And that's what gave it away. That's what gave it away. How would you imagine Netflix getting in the games industry? They're already doing it. They're already trying to buy... Netflix is already acquiring some developers to try and get into the gaming industry. Netflix Gaming has sort of soft launched. And again, Netflix is looking for ways to expand so they can charge a higher price. And they're trying to get into gaming. Do you think the rise of new big companies is over? Broadly, yes. I mean, it's going to be tough. I'm not saying there's not going to be a few, but I'm just saying it's not it's become a very entrenched at the top. It's become very entrenched. The big companies have a lot. The big tech companies have an absolutely phenomenal amount of power, and they just when you own a monopoly on something like Google has on search, they just keep printing money. So all of their failures everywhere else can be bankrolled by that. Tesla Gaming. It's a joke now. Tesla Gaming is not crazy. Listen, if self-driving becomes a reality, Tesla needs to fill hours that you're in a car just sitting around. Tesla acquires studios. Tesla Gaming. Apple's thinking the same thing. Apple wants to make a car that you don't have to drive, that you can have a whole digital life inside. You're going to spend a lot of... Listen, we're projected to spend like twice as many hours in our cars by 2040. Okay? But they'll be self-driving. And so you're going to be spending all this time traveling. You're going to be in your cars more. And they want to own the entertainment experience, your eyeballs, when you're in there. You can already play games in the new Teslas? Yeah, but I mean, imagine if they had their own proprietary games that you spend more time on because you're going to ace on the highway. Quack, you couldn't ace on land, dude. Quack, you're not acing in the comfort of your own home. You need to practice up. What if I bought Amazon and they bought Tesla? That would be dope, dude. It's crazy you have that kind of money, huh? Trillions. Bezos, buy me a house. He's not. Do you think he's in chat? Because he is. Bezos, everyone say hi to Jeff Bezos. Say hi to Jeff Bezos. He's watching. Actually, we could even say goodbye to some of the CEOs that have tuned in to, figure out their next few years of plans. Hi, bye, CEOs. Bye, Elon Musk. Bye, Jeff. Bye, Satya. Bye, Tim Cook. Bye, Bobby Kotick. Bye. Thanks for watching Marketing Monday. Hope you got your plans for gaming. What is Amazon going to do about gaming? Amazon's big gaming move has been buying Twitch and starting Amazon Game Studios, which has not been very successful. Kind of on both fronts. Twitch has done well, but doesn't really make a profit yet. But they're working on it. They also have Luna. Again, cloud. Dude, all the big companies also went in the cloud. Amazon Luna. Who the hell? Like, it's crazy that you could call, you could think of a cloud service that is less popular than Stadia. Amazon Luna makes Stadia look like a fucking massive success. Stadia is the winner. Stadia is like a 4'2", scrawny, 80-pound soaking wet person bullying a 7-year-old child when it comes to Luna. Cloud is printing money profitable from day one? No, it's not. Stadia's not profitable from day one. Why hasn't someone bought TSMC? Because there's you got TSMC, if you don't know, is a chip manufacturer in Taiwan that makes most of the chips for the world. TSMC makes NVIDIA chips, PS5 chips, most car manufacturers' chips. There is zero shot that China would ever allow it to get bought by any company. No shot. Taiwan semiconductor manufacturing, TSMC, one of the most valuable companies in the world, cannot be bought by anyone outside of Taiwan. It would never happen. China has no say. They do have a say. They do have a say. It would not happen. No shot. I think that's a 0% chance. It would start a war. TSMC getting acquired by a company would start a war. Apple has a cut of TSMC. Apple just spent an absolutely dumb amount of money so they can become first in line at TSMC. That's why they get their chips first. So when there's insane global demand, they make the Mac chip before they make the PS5 chip. And that's why there's more Macs than PS5s. That's why Apple spent a lot of money, but they don't really have any ownership, any like voting rights. Taiwan is not China. That's correct. But it was still required to go through Chinese antitrust. And they would block it. They just would not allow it to happen. Because they do business in China. Does TSMC ship to China? Of course. Could anyone buy NVIDIA? I don't think. No. NVIDIA's worth like $700 billion, dude. It's like the 10th most valuable company in the world. There's no. Is TSMC plug traded? Yeah, it is. I'll give you $30 for it right now. I don't own it, but if you send me $30, I will put in a good word. I think that's it. I think that's shout out to Atrioc merch guy at my school. Thank you, Lauren KMC, for the 7 months. That's hype. Shout out to him. Fucking king. Was it the Sigma tank? Imagine you had the Sigma tank on in gym class. More likely it was the hat or the hoodie. Are NVIDIA and TSMC competitors? I shouldn't be talking about NVIDIA stuff, but no, they're not. TSMC makes the products for NVIDIA. NVIDIA designs the chips and TSMC creates them. So they are, if anything, cooperators. Does the deal mean anything for OWL or COD League? Yeah, it means they're probably fucked. I should have talked about this. Wait, it's not that big a deal in the grand scheme of things, esports. But Overwatch League and COD League were essentially the pet projects of Bobby Kotick. He was the one pushing for them. He was the one championing them. He was the one providing funding for them. They were already fucked, don't get me wrong. But I doubt that Microsoft will care enough to keep funding these expensive, money-losing, bad esports. Maybe Call of Duty, because it's been slightly more successful. There's some contractual obligations, so I don't know. But listen, I think I would be worried. I don't think they're a big priority. I think CDL will be fine, possibly copium. Possibly you're inhaling copium right now. They're already not fine. It's already horribly mismanaged. It's already kind of falling apart. They're not paying people. And after this acquisition where everyone's sort of on their way out, leadership doesn't care. I think it's not looking good, but you never know. Something may happen, but I don't think it's going to be upgraded. How long do you think it'll take Microsoft to make their money back from Blizzard? I don't. There's no way of me to know that, and I don't think they truly care. I think if they grow Game Pass, that's the win. Direct money back, like counting up $70 billion, is not their biggest problem. They're more worried about growth. Profitability comes way later. Once they dominate the market, they can make a bunch of profit. But until then, they don't really care. Have you ever gotten in trouble at work or something you said on stream? Not yet, but it could ever happen. Isn't it anti-competitive to be able to use another sector of your company's profits to undercut your competitors? Yes. Good question. Yes. Does it stop them? No. Is it what business in America is based on right now? Yes. Big. You know what's funny is I've been thinking more about the streaming wars since I did my video, and I still get a little bit nervous for Netflix because Netflix still has to make money. They still have to make money on streaming. And when you're going up against Amazon, or Apple or these companies that don't actually have to make money, they don't care about making money. It's incidental. They just want the users so they can make money somewhere else. It's tough. And Netflix has to raise prices a little bit earlier than I think they'd like to. Can Microsoft even fail at this point? I think if looking at the history of business has taught me anything, it's that every company can fail. But I would not bet against Microsoft in the foreseeable future. Will game quality improve after this? Maybe for Blizzard. If the games industry all gets bought up and every studio is owned by like 2 or 3 companies, I don't think it leads to better games. I think that leads to worse games. I think having so many studios competitive has led to a really awesome last 20 years for the games industry. I think it's been great. I think having 3 competitive consoles and dozens of different studios and publishers all competing, and generally the way you succeed is by having the better game, has been amazing. It's been very, very good for consumers. And if that changes, I think we're in a bad spot. Do you foresee the death of the $60 game? Yeah, for sure. $60 game has to go. Inflation's crazy. I'm going to talk about it in my next Marketing Monday, the predictions, but inflation's out of control and the price of everything's going up. Not just games. Nothing's going to stay the same. Would you say gaming has been a meritocracy? I mean, compared to other industries, gaming has been a lot better. Gaming has been more competitive. and it's been really good. You get more great game. Look, gaming is fucking awesome. I think most of us know that. I think most of us know that gaming fucking rules and has been sort of killing it and has been innovating and improving really fast. Every 5 years, gaming is so far ahead of where it was. There's almost always new good stuff. Again, there's some bad trends with regards to over microtransactions and over DLC and all that, but still, we're getting new great games almost every year. And from a variety of different sources and at competitive prices. And it's finally starting to, I think big companies are finally starting to realize just how important gaming is for the future. Gaming has become how Gen Z socializes. Not just, I mean, just like broadly, just like more broadly, people just use gaming to socialize and connect. And it's becoming integral to their life. And so people are realizing how important it's going to be going forward. And they're spending any amount of money to be like the leader in it. Pfizer Game Pass. That's funny. Pfizer Game Pass, dude. Raytheon Game Pass. Do you think Monopoly would lead to more games like FIFA? Yes. So that's a great example. So when it comes to games like NBA games, NFL games, there is a monopoly. Like Madden is a monopoly on NFL games. Like if you want to have actual players in it, or 2K where you want to have actual, and those games are generally dog shit. They don't innovate. They don't have to update or change or get better because they have a monopoly. And that's what monopolies do in general. It really reduces innovation. Competition is what spurs innovation. And so companies being able to acquire almost all their competition is scary because it leads to stagnation. Sports games can be so much better. Yeah, absolutely. I probably will not play Sekiro tonight, but I will watch an episode of Shark Tank here in about 10 minutes, I think. I mean, I remember, God, what was, there used to be 2 basketball games before the rights were locked down. I forget what it was. It was like, what was the 2 basketball games? Was it NBA Live? Yeah. There was a competitor that was cheaper. NBA Live and NBA Street. Yeah. And it was like they would offer it for $20. It had all the real players. It was fun. They were getting better. They were good. No, it was 2K. I'm sorry, it was 2K. It was 2K. NBA Live was shitty, and 2K was getting better back then. God, I actually don't remember which one was which. Which one was the $20 one? Which one was the $20 one? 2K, right? Yeah. Okay, it was 2K. It was. So NBA Live was shitty, and 2K was was innovating and offering it cheaper and doing better. And so for a time, EA just bought the rights to the NBA and just shut them out. And then went back to being shitty. And it was a bad era. Oh, I'm thinking of football. Oh, that's what I'm thinking. Yes, I'm thinking of football, dude. I'm not thinking of NBA. Because that makes sense. It was football. Okay? I was getting NFL. Yeah. Yes. Madden was dog shit. 2K made a 2K football game that was cheaper and better and was getting better every year. And it was starting to cut into Madden's profits. So EA just locked down the NFL license by spending a certain amount of money and then went back to making shitty Madden games. NFL 2K5, exactly. That's what it was. NFL 2K was making better football games for cheaper, and it was fucking up EA. So EA bought the whole fucking rights, locked them out, kicked them out, and went back to making shitty games. Yeah, that's what you get with monopolies. FIFA, similar, yeah. Madden was using that time because they had competition. Madden was trying to keep up with NFL 2K, and then they decided that they don't want to do that anymore. Let's just fucking buy them out. Same with NHL. Yeah, once they lock down the rights, the games just become pretty much yearly churnouts. Are you related to NBA basketball legend Patrick Ewing? Yeah, he's my uncle. What do you think would happen if the U.S. government tried to take down these tech monopolies? I think the tech monopolies would stall it out. I think they would use their money and power and influence to make it very hard for any progress to be made. I think they would probably politicize it so that it becomes some sort of like divided down the middle line where no progress can be made. And then I think they would just wait until new, all they wait is like 2 years for new leadership in America. And then they would get away with it. I think that's exactly what they're doing and what they have done and what they will do. What a cool system. I know. Linkus, thank you for the 12 months, 1 year. Anyway, I'm glad we got this business talk out of the system so we can play Hitman nonstop in 2 days. Hope you guys learned something. I thought that was really interesting. If I have other thoughts, I'll bring them up. But that's the end of today's Marketing Monday. I really thought this was a crazy day. Really blew my mind how big the scale of this was. And excited to see what happens next. I'm pretty sure we'll see a Sony announcement soon. And now we're going to watch a little Shark Tank. Oh no! Okay, guys, I need all of you to be super duper excited. Oh no! That was a sponsored stream. Oh my God, I made fun of Poe Belter and I didn't do it. Oh, I screwed up. I goofed. Okay, I'm going to give him a freebie and then I'll have to do another one for next Marketing Monday. I'll have to do another one because that's my bad. Okay. Well, then I'd like to take this moment. Hey, if you guys are still here, I'd like to take this moment, take a second, and tell you about the sponsor of today's Marketing Monday, a company I'm actually very excited about. And actually, I think, man, I had a perfect segue for it, too. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to go back so we can at least put it in the video. Okay. Hold on one second. Hold on. This is really important. Hold on. Chat, please. Okay. All right. I'm glad you guys all love. Okay, thank you. Okay. So, when I was talking about Activision Blizzard stock and how it had dipped and then was having a massive uptick because it was selling for about $92 a share, I was gonna say, and if you're interested in investing in Activision Blizzard stock because it's free money before $90 a share, or if you're interested in investing in any of these companies that might have massive increases in value when they get bought out, perhaps you should take a look at Public, a new kind of brokerage. Public. This is an investing app that has a couple key features that I want to tell you about that I'm pretty excited about. And it's actually what I'm using to replace the company that will not be named. I think you guys know. It's an investing app on your phone. Very clean, simple interface. Here's an app review where it gets a 9 out of 10. Ease of use, value for money, accessibility, investment options. It's actually really good. Couple things that I thought were cool about it. Number one, it has fractional investing, which means if you want to invest in Amazon and don't have $3,178, you can put in $100 and you get a fraction of a share. And if Amazon goes up 10%, your fraction of a share goes up 10%. You can make your money whatever you want. So fractional share, which is awesome. You can invest in any company with any amount of money. Very impressive. Number 2, no fees at all. No account minimums at all. And if you are transferring stock or money from any of your banks or other apps to this app and they have a fee, Public will pay it. They will pay your transfer fee. So everything is zero. Everything is free. Literally no cost to you, which is really impressive. And if you sign up using my link in the panel below and check it out, you also can get a free stock up to $300 in value. That means right now, if you were to click the public link below, download the app, sign up real quick, you get a free share of something. You could get Disney, you could get Facebook, you could get, any of these companies, you can get a free share. And that could be up to $300 in value, which is awesome. And finally, the last and most important thing, and this was not part of their talking points, it's something I looked up on my own. They don't do what their competitor, who you might know, does, and make their money by selling the information on your trades to big hedge funds. I looked up how they make their money, and it is literally just they take any amount of money that's sitting there uninvested and just invest it in something. So it's just like passive. It's a much more morally correct business model. And as long as the interface is clean and easy to use, I see no reason why I wouldn't use this app. I wouldn't switch to this app. They literally just have a much, maybe it's less lucrative for them, but it's a much more morally correct business model where it doesn't feel like they are in the pocket of hedge funds and are basically betting against your orders en masse. So that's Public. I thought they were a good fit for Marketing Monday because we talk about stocks all the time. It also has a, let me say one more thing. It also has a social feed where you can follow people's accounts and any of their public trades you want to follow. So I'm on there. You can find my account. I don't know if I've set it up to be public yet, but I will. And you can follow my trades. If you want to trade exactly what I trade or what other people trade, there's plenty of business leaders on there and people on there. You can follow my trades. You can post updates. There's like a social feed. You can see what things are going on. It also categorizes, almost like Spotify playlists. It categorizes companies by different attributes. So if you only want to invest in companies that have diverse leadership or things like that, you can categorize them. So anyway, very like this app. I think it's a good fit. I think it's a morally good fit for Marketing Monday. And I think we talk about stocks a lot. So people that want to invest, and they can invest with small amounts and not overly invest or invest heavily on margin or anything. So check it out, Public. It's in the link below. Get your free stock. Check it out. Thanks. Thanks, Public, for sponsoring Marketing Monday. Do they sell to Japanese companies? I think they might be U.S. only. I'm not sure, though. Does Public have Stan's coin on it? Oh, you could also invest in crypto. Now, I didn't mention that because I don't usually talk about investing in crypto as a positive thing. But people here like crypto, and you can do that. Where's the link? It should be public.com/Atrioc in the link below. I put a panel up, didn't I? There is a panel. It's my first panel, dude. It's public.com right there. Oh, it's above the about. You can't see it if it's transparent, but it's my first panel, dude. It's public.com right there. And What's even better
It's above the about. You can't see it.
is they got my name as Atrioc. You know what? Maybe we'll call it even. I did the ad read a little late, although I think I was passionate about it, and I think it's a good fit. And they got my name as Atrioc, so we'll call it even. Yeah, get your free stock. Download the app, fund your account, get the free stock. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. You can follow people. Cody Ko's on here. You can follow Cody Ko's trades. If he wants to invest in SafeMoon, you can do it too. And again, a free stock's great. So there you go. Yeah, the URL's right. They just probably just messed the copy up. Okay, I need a break. I need a break. That was a lot of talking. Oh, actually, I can tell you right now. We're talking about public real quick. I'll just say, if you want to know what I invested in, this is what I invest in. Last thing. This is everything I invest in. If you want to invest in any of these companies, full disclosure, this is what I invest in. Check them out on public. This is for predictions where I tell you that, you know, that this is my biases. Okay. That's that. I actually don't think I want to do Shark Tank because I'm tired of talking. I think I might play some Sekiro. I think we might do Shark Tank tomorrow. Because I think I might just chill and play some gaming. I feel like talking. I feel like I want to chill for a bit and relax and play games and run it. So thank you guys for watching the business side of Marketing Monday. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed the wins and fails. Hope you enjoyed the Marketing Monday part. And I am now going to play a little gaming. I am like 5 or 6 days into Sekiro. I love it. I'm pretty far in. I'm nearing. I heard the last third of the game. And I'm ready to make some serious progress. Only going to play for about an hour, though. Sekiro and public. What is it? Christmas? Okay, you don't have to go overboard. Thank you for the support. Am I playing Elden Ring? Yeah, that's why I'm doing this. Well, I also love Sekiro, but I started playing it because I wanted to get ready for Elden Ring. Are you going to do God of War? Probably not, unfortunately. Because, I mean, I'll probably do it eventually, but I'm going to do Sekiro into Hitman. I got to beat Sekiro soon, because Hitman's a coming. All right, I'm going to blow my nose real quick, and we'll be back, and we're going to go all in on Okay, switching shirts, getting into game mode. I got my Xbox controller, so I'm ready for the monopolistic future they're putting on us. And let's see if we can make some magic happen here in the world of Sekiro. Oh, I didn't get the new skin set up. That would be a final day kind of thing. What's the white on my shirt? You mean the all-white gamer shirt? It's kind of wrinkly. Oh! I guess we can start out by fighting the purple shinobi. Oh, wait, everyone's dead. As is tradition, we start every stream by fighting the purple shinobi, our sensei. Public is asking if I have a girlfriend. Are they going to make fun of me? No, it's just to confirm you're an Atrioc viewer. Just say no and you're in. Bye, Linkus! Purple shinobi. Purple shinobi. Purple shinobi. Purple shinobi. My nemesis! Boy. Times have changed with you. Let's go. But I'll always respect him for what he did for me. What's the most recent boss I killed? I think I fought the 2 monkeys. Bro, can I tell you guys? I was thinking about it. So the boss fights went for me. A big monkey that when you died came back as an undead monkey. Like 2 separate boss fights, basically. Then I fought 4 magic monkeys. Then I went to a room and fought 2 big monkeys. Well, this is the last 3 boss fights I've had. Just monkeys on monkeys on... What the fuck? It's the entire DK crew. All right. I'm actually not sure where to go next. Oh, I did want to go to the abandoned dungeon and see if I can find... So last stream, I unfortunately talked to my good friend Jizz, and I told him to go to the abandoned dungeon. And then I remember there's an evil surgeon down there. It's probably going to kidnap him. And so I wanted to go see if that was something I should worry about. I never found that surgeon, though. I only found his assistant. Is this you? No. Man, what a terrible shift these guys have. To the bottom of an abandoned cave. Ow! Fuck. Kind of flashy, though. Kind of flashy. If I were a maniac surgeon, where would I be? Up this river, maybe? I don't think I've been this way, so... Ow. Just pressing L1. Bada bing, bada bing, bada bing. Bada bing. Oh. Who the fuck are you? Is that Jizz? Wait, is this Jizz? Oh, not Jizz, okay. Well, no spoilers, but... Is he a dead ghost? Oh, fucking, I'm dying. Wait, who the fuck are you? Hey, motherfucker! I don't die to ghosts. I am the ghost. Oh my god, I'm dead. Wait. Wait a minute. It's fucking Samurai Jack. Who the fuck is this asshole? Who does he think he is? Is he a dead ghost? The ghost that I know is alive. Is there a way to move fast? Oh my god. There is a way to move faster in the water than what I was doing. I want you guys to know that. The dolphin swimming is not the ideal way. I never thought of using the run button in water to move faster. How genius. Okay, what do you got for me, Jizz? Not Jizz, actually. Bitch! Saw that coming this time. How do you execute a ghost, I wonder? Oh, I've been this way. I do remember this way. Fuck it. I've been on this ladder. So this is not where I wanted to go. God damn it. Yeah, I think this is... I can also talk to my little dude, Kuro. Kuro's probably... Yeah, I already did this. This is Simpo Tempo, right? I remember this. I made the whole hilarious joke about the jars. Remember breaking the jars? And everyone was like, damn, Atrioc, you're fucking hilarious. How do you do it? How do you come up with these hilarious, just fucking observations on the fly? How about we go back to the underground waterway and go the other way? It was a Pagman moment. Is that how you talk? Alright, this must be the way. Oh, fuck. Shit. I don't want to fight you guys. You poor bastards. You!
My dear Shinobi, I thank you for dutifully completing.
Ah, fuck.
At this moment, the person in question is in the surgery facility of the abandoned dungeon.
Fuck!
Our trials can now move forward. I'm sure the Master will be pleased. I offer this as my thanks. Please, take it.
What? That's all I get for selling my best friend? I sent him there. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. It had no options. It was like, do nothing or send him there. And I was like, well, I don't want to do nothing. Oh, fuck. All I got was a lump of fat wax, and he's getting fucking... Can I see him? Is he all right? Hey, he's all right, right? He's just getting surgery for, like, cosmetic surgery.
It's about time I embarked for the facility as well. You have performed your role most admirably.
Yeah, thanks, man, but I feel kind of bad.
Now have work we must complete.
Ah, this is not good.
It's about you, my master.
I feel like I really goofed this one. Can I rescue him? Oh, jizz. He's 100% okay? Thanks, chat. I believe you. He's got to be fine. He's got to be fine. Oh my god, maybe I can rescue him? Ah! Fuck off. No, he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's fine. Well, at least I got a lump of fat wax out of it. Hey, yo! Oh, are you a merchant?
Need an...
What do you sell? Prayer bead? You don't have that anymore. $5,000? I'll buy this. And I'll buy all your coin purses. Alright, thanks.
May the departed rest.
Okay. Let's go talk to... I want to fight something before I'm done. Kuro. What do the coin purses do? If you die, you don't lose the money. It's in a coin purse. So they cost a little bit more. You lose money just from buying them, but since when you die, you lose half your money, pretty punishing. Good to have coin purses. Kuro, Kuro, Kuro. What do you got for me?
I see you've gathered some of the ingredients needed to create the aroma of the fountainhead.
Yup.
A fragrant stone, a sacred village, all beneath Ashina. Beyond the bottom of the well you awoke in, near the Moonview Tower, there is a bottomless hole. Perhaps through that hole, you'll find whatever is beneath Ashina. But what did the text mean by throw?
Wait, didn't I fucking do this? God damn it. I threw myself. I remember that. I fucking...
My lord.
Oh my god. I threw myself. What do you have to say?
It seems the sculptor.
Yes.
Please.
Oh. What if I just chugged it right in front of her?
What is it?
It's his
That's no tea, Emma. I know sake when I see it.
Celebrate his return to health.
Okay. Bottomless hole. This is where I went, was the bottomless hole. And then I jumped a bunch of times and everyone fucking Pepe laughed at me. Hey, I just want to say the YouTube videos are bangers. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh, man, Jace is not here. Oh, god damn it, my friend. I hope he got the surgery he needed. Please, God. All right, what do you have to say to me?
What?
If you wish to go to
Yes, that's where I want to go.
the depths of Ashina, then you'd best cast yourself out. Over there. The depths of Ashina are over there.
Yes, thank you, lady. But I already did this. Yeet! And I ended up here. Like a fucking nincompoop. Like what? I'm gonna do this again. I'm literally doing this again. I'm literally doing this again. This is crazy. This is the definition of insanity. I got down here and there's nothing. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Grapple, 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 grapple. Ah! I died. I fucking died. I can't believe it. 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 I cannot believe I died. I keep getting NCA, which is pretty fucking sick. Yeet! Okay. What if we go this way? Yeah. Oh, this is kind of interesting. I think I've already been here. Wait, have I been here? I've been here. I've literally been here. Oh my god, I've been here! It's the fucking... We already had this revelation. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. We had this revelation. This happened. Oh my god, I literally... Oh, I spent the first fucking 20 minutes playing just to remember something I did last time. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, I remember that I had to go this way. Oh, and then I fought the monkeys. Oh, yeah. I fought the fucking monkeys. Oh, holy shit, dude. Oh, what? That wasn't there. Oh, shit. Yeah, I already fucked up that ape. Idiot. Oh, I can't even go down. Oh, it's going to bring me back. Okay, I need to first try it. Let's go! You joking me? I'm sorry, you're joking. You're fucking joking! Oh, fuck. Let me out of here. I'm out of here. I need pacifying agent. Oh, shit! Bitch. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. No, divine confetti! Ah, no! Fuck me! Fuck me! Fuck me! Fuck me! Fuck me! Pacifying agent. God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! I don't have confetti on! Oh, I'm dead. Yes, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Dude, where's the fucking confetti? I'm beating him. Got you. Got you, bitch. No. You're fucked. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck! Get up. I still have a life. Get up! Prince of Troy. Got him. Bitch! Malcontent's ring. An old ring well suited for slender fingers. Perfect for me then. Perfect for me. An old ring for slender fingers. Perfect. Fits right on. Kingfisher is engraved on the underside. Why are believers and doubters freaking out? I already fought this guy. I fought this guy. It's the same fucking... He was in the other hole that we already passed. I might have almost died. Look at the odds. 14x fucking split. God damn. Although the first time I fought him, I didn't have the fucking hard mode Bell Demon on. He definitely was taking more hits. Wearing this ring as you blow the finger whistle will create a somber tune. The weeping voice is full of solitude and beauty. Wow. What does that mean? What does the item do, though? You know what I'm saying? All right. If I rest, does he come back? Oh, thank God. Well. Okay, so this is where we stopped. Wow, all this to get back to where we stopped. We killed the monkeys, and we need to go this way. Boink. Boink. Okay. Oh my God. Why is everyone a ghost down here? Oh, there's two of you. Ow, ow, ow! Motherfucker! Everybody fucking chill for a second. Oh my God. These guys fucking don't play, huh? Well, what do you want? You're fucking blocked. What the fuck? Okay. Nothing here. Let's continue. Hey, 7 months of Prime. Thank you for Aqua. Dude, how do they keep finding ways to make new environments look so good? This is a whole different take. It's like a moody Japanese forest. It looks fucking awesome. Hey, Atrioc. I'm drunk as fuck with my friends. What do? I have class at 10 a.m. You ever get drunk with the boys and watch Atrioc play Sekiro? Because that sounds fucking dope, dude. Skip class, you know? That can't hurt you in any way. Just tell him you already went to class today. Oh my god, losing to a chicken? Ah! Fucking stop, you pecking bitch! Oh my god, this chicken's amazing! Barely clutched it out. Versus the chicken. I'm kind of creeped out by this misty forest. Almost died. Oh, hello. My new friend, since my old friend is undergoing surgery.
Hey, you.
Thanks. Hey, what's up, man?
If you know the path of Buddha, would you slay one who opposes it?
One who opposes the Buddha?
Correct. The one of whom I speak hides in an abandoned temple up ahead. He sealed away the village in a shadowy fog, so that he can fool the villagers.
An abandoned temple?
Yes. It's an old building. The door may be closed, but there should be a hole in the second floor.
All right, man, who I've never met. You just told me that someone else doesn't follow the Buddha, so I'm going to go kill him. I think it's what Buddha would have wanted. Me to murder anyone who doesn't believe in him. That's what Buddhism's all about. So true. Palette. Ooh, what's this? What have we here? Coin purse, more chickens. There's a lot of... Oh, those are not items. They were items. Anything? Nothing. All right. Let's see who's this sacrilegious fool who thought he could not follow the Buddha in Japan, of all places. Jesus Christ. Yep. Cock. Oh, is that him? Oh. He's already a ghost. If you weren't, I was going to make you one, buddy. Okay, that's definitely not the boss. Those doesn't feel like the boss. Bite down, don't need it. Oh. Okay, it's kind of weird that I'm able to kill these ghosts with a sword. You know? I'm no Ghostbuster here. I just thought there was more to it than stabbing them. If they can be stabbed, then what makes them... What's the advantage of being a ghost? Gunpowder. Ghost dogs! Will chat finally not capitally colon if I already kill an already dead dog? It's already a ghost, you know? It's not doing anything untoward. No, I guess I was wrong. Ow! Motherfucker. Ow! Ow! Hey! Hey! Stop! Stop! Oh, yeah, I dodged you, bitch. You shoot one more. Shoot one more fucking arrow! Okay. Alright, call my bluff? Oh, I respect that about you. I respect that about you. Grab the ledge. Okay. Alright. No. No. I don't play that. I don't play that fucking game. Bitch. Shoot it. Lock it. Oh. Fuck it. This area is kind of creepy. They give me a Silent Hill vibe, you know? Adamantine scrap? I don't think I've ever had this. I literally don't think I've ever had this. Interesting. Wait a minute. Do these guys respawn? Tell me they don't fucking respawn. Tell me these fuckers don't respawn. No. We don't play that game. There's my loot. Right down. Why is there so many suicide pills that I keep fucking finding? I'll never use them. Are these guys not hostile? I feel like I'm always attacking them. Am I just interrupting a ghost village? Sort of fucking with their afterlife? Doesn't feel particularly nice of me. The ghost village. My... Oh, hello. Ow! Bitch! Ow! They're not attacking me. Did you actually attack me? Wait, they actually aren't attacking me. The dogs are. So I will kill them without delay. Wait, this guy's literally not attacking me. Ah, shit. I've been wrong this whole time. That guy was attacking me, though. Hey, you strike first. If I strike first and kill half your village and then you strike first, that's on you. You started it, okay? Because I was about to stop. So you don't talk to me. Okay, I'm sorry for killing all of your people. I am. I didn't mean it. You know how things get. He said hole in the second floor is what he said. Hole in the second floor. How do I get that? Man, this music. Got a real, Okay, this doesn't look good. Wait, are you sure you guys are nice? Oh, no, you're not nice. No. You're not nice at all. Fucking dead. Ow. You? And you? Okay. I wanted to see what the fuck's up with this thing, but a lot of spirit symbols, which is cool. I'm just making sure I've looted, you know? Yeah. This game, you have to make sure you have to get every... Oh, fucking fuck! They're definitely attacking me now. Fucking... Okay. I'm on the hill, and you're being an ass. Okay, I'm so mad at you. A little bit of a juke, a little bit of an ankle break. Hey, Atrioc, my dog passed away when I was 6. He said he'd wait for me in an old Japanese forest. Yeah. I haven't seen him. I have not seen him. First time viewer of this game. It's called Shadows Die Twice. So you can die twice. You can resurrect once. But after that, you respawn in a thing and you lose half your money and half your experience. Okay, how do I get to the second fucking floor? Let's figure this out. I think step 1 is climb this tree. Can't go farther than that. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, not that. It does feel like these guys keep respawning, which is a problem. Okay. Okay. Hear me out. We're gonna crack this code, no problem. Love that music, though. Hey, isn't that just a jaunty little tune? I think it's almost worth it to spend more time out here so we can get more time with this song. I don't know about you guys, but I'm jamming. Second floor, they said. Second floor, second floor. And what do we know about second floors? They're higher up. Check and mate. Leave me alone. I'm not fighting you. Because you're just going to come back. Alright, fine. I'll fight you, but I won't be happy about it. Okay. Okay. How about we go this way? Uh-huh. Yup. Yup. We're getting higher. Every time we get higher. Okay. Okay. I liked that. I like that. I like this progress we're making. We're getting higher up. Got a nice snap seed. Snap seed good against ghosts. I remember that. Fucking wait, is this back the way I came? Is it? I actually can't even fucking remember. Let me find out right here. Yeah. Hey, what's up, bro? Yeah. I just want to check in and make sure you want me to kill him. That's it. I just want to make sure you sure you want me to kill him? He opposes Buddha, so you want me to kill him. Second floor? Okay. I had to come back and check. I had to. Because sometimes you change your mind, you know? Oh, this is actually literally the wrong way again. Sometimes you change your mind, and that I cannot abide. Wait, there's a bunch of stuff down there. Blown of what? Oh my god, lots of this. Ow, ow, ow. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. There's no point. I'll fight you though. Shit. Fuck! Fuck, run! Flee! Oh, steal, steal, steal. Flee! Okay, we're getting higher. Wait, I've already been here. Fuck! Okay. Here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. This is where I started. But I've healed. And I've learned an important lesson. Never trust the shinobi at midnight. I don't want to fight you. Bro, I feel like I'm just in some kind of misty forest, you know? It's kind of a metaphor for life. We can't see where our decisions will lead us, so we sort of walk around in a blind fog, wondering, where are we headed? Reaching out in the darkness, hoping someone will give us a guidance, but no one else knows either. Second floor, huh? They call me Mr. Second Floor, bro. I'm about to fucking... Mr. Second Floor, right here. Boom, baby. Never been here before. What if there was some other way? Dude, why have this if I'm not going to be able to use it? Huh. 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 Second floor. Second floor. Think, 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 think. Think. Hey. Maybe to go high, we have to go low. Hmm? Wait, what? Atrioc breaking the paradigm? No, that doesn't make sense. They're opposites. So how are you guys doing today, huh? Like, who cares about this forest? Let's talk about our lives. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die. Right. You guys are doing real pains in the ass right now. Alright. Last opponent, and then I seriously am going to solve this problem. Okay. Now that I've killed every ghost forever, let's think about this. This tree seems like a decent solution. But I can't. Fuck! Fuck! Come on! Come on, baby. Let's think here. Leave me alone! Leave me the fuck alone. gonna follow this delightful tune. This tune. Bro, they just keep respawning, huh? Ad nauseum. Now, leave me alone, dog. Oh my god. I am on my fucking 30th consecutive minute running through a fucking misty ass forest when a dog brings me a fucking bite unasked for. Get the fuck away! Leave me alone. Stop shooting arrows. Stop shooting arrows. Stop shooting arrows. Leave me alone. All of you, leave me alone. I have decided that this isn't working. So, where else can I go? I can go this way. Who would build in this fucking misty forest? This is not a place to live. The real estate value's gotta be dog shit. What? Oh, wait, I didn't go this way. Ah, I really want to go back there and shoot you for that, but I won't. I haven't gone this way. Oh my god, monkeys with guns. I definitely would remember that. This is new. Monkeys with guns and like, oh, what the fuck? Talk Juro the Glutton? Let me say your monkeys first of all. Well, why does this fucking guy have an army of monkeys? It's like a Twitch streamer. If I hide here, will you just fucking stop? Doesn't seem like it. I don't want to stab me in the back though. Calculate. Thought I was dead. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh, he's a gluttonous one. He's a gluttonous one to be sure. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. But I got what I wanted. I actually got what I wanted, which is he fucking... Where are you? Bro, where actually are you? There it is. Oh, you foolish fool. Bitch! Oh, you lives through that? Oh, fuck. Ah. Where's your moves? Oh, fuck. Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't think so. Ow. 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 Fuck me. I can beat him. Oh, I'm in the fire. Oh, I'm in the fire. Fuck. Oh, no. I'm close. I'm close. Oh, fuck, get up! Prayer bead? You drunk? Get your life together, okay? Get a job. I'm a shinobi, okay? I make bank. Work for a lord. He's a child, sure. He pays me in Kit Kats and gumballs, but still, it's a living. He was a glutton, not a drunk. He looked like he drank a lot to me. He also dropped sake, so. What have we here? Wow, all of that for a pellet. Worth it. Worth it. Huh. Why was that guy... Oh my god. Was that guy eating the monkeys? Be honest. Lore-wise. What was the guy that large doing on here with a fucking crew of only monkeys? How did he sustain that body mass? Drinking with the monkeys? You need to have monkey booze. Lump of fat wax, pog. Uh-oh! Second floor! Welcome! Yes, sir. Starting to look pretty good. Pretty good for the second floor. Oh, yes. And now I'm hearing that tune. That lovely tune. Okay, we're in. Friend or foe? Friend or foe? You guys chill? Oh. Oh, fuck! Oh, she was a foe! Not even a she. What are you? You got long hair, but you're... Wait, what the fuck? Was that... Was that supposed to be that easy? Hardest boss, Pog. First try, Pog. Okay, you guys are joking. That's the hardest boss. A lump of grave wax. Do you get a prayer bead? No, that's not a boss. What's the phase? What's the next phase? That was not it. Get up. What's your next phase? I'm not stupid. Yashikaru sugar. I didn't worry what it does. What does it do? Yashikaru sugar. Halves max vitality and posture, giving you a massive attack power boost. Interesting. So you could really fuck somebody up if you nailed your deflects. Is that really it? That's crazy. No prayer bead though, so I feel like it's some sort of trick. Unless this is like an early game area that I'm coming to super late. Which I guess is possible. No, it isn't, because it's through the fucking... It's through the gun fort, and everyone was like, this is late game. Don't come back here till it's late. Uh-oh. I was right, right? Oh, no, I thought the tail was wagging. Okay. Well, that's awesome. At least we accomplished beating a very hard boss today. Big news. Where do I go from here? Oh, down here. Again, beautiful scenery, beautiful environment. Makes it so fun to play. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, how do I... gonna play this game all day. Ow. 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 I'm out of heals. I'm out of heals. I gotta make this work. Ow. All right. Big Pog. We are out of heals, though. Was that really the... Don't even tell me, but... Was that the person he was talking about that doesn't follow the Buddha? Just a weird fucking ghost noble? That seems so, like... asinine to just go into their roof and kill them. While they're playing the flute. Alright, what do we got here? Oh! Oh. Sorry. I thought you were a friend. Wait, you guys are not friends. Oh no. You're zombies. Kill all zombies. Wait, do you keep getting back up? Is that your thing? Is that your thing? Oh, you do. Don't I have a blade for this? Yep. Yep. Okay. So, we already healed. Oh, what's down this way? While we're being loot goblins. Purple Shinobi! You're back! Well, you've got new tricks. Oh, fuck. You got a poison attack. Okay. Oh my god, Master Purple Shinobi, it's an honor to meet you. Wait, let's not fight for a second. Oh my god, I'm getting rocked by your fucking amazing prowess in battle. Oh my god, it's my good friend, the Purple Shinobi. Back and better than ever. Rip his heart out. An honor fighting with you, though. Yet again. Truly a blessing. Treasure Carp Scale. Cool. What's down here? Oh, can I go? Nope. Okay. I'll just a rando little fight, huh? What is this? Oh, a store? Hello.
Another one.
Where you find the departed, you'll find the memorial mob.
So true.
Even those who can't die still have use for offerings. Go ahead. Buy an
Sounds like Mark Hamill's Joker. They said, do your best Mark Hamill's Joker impression, and he fucking went for it as the fucking shopkeeper. Holy moly. Mottled purple gourd. A curved mottled purple gourd filled with medicinal water. Refills upon rest. Reduces terror status buildup and increases terror resistance. Hello! That seems good. Dragon Spring Sake. There are no words that can do the flavor justice. Wow. All right, I'll buy it all. Let me sell, though. You know, it's funny. It's a funny trope in games that shopkeepers have enough money to buy whatever you're selling. Like, this guy's got to have so much cash on hand and assume that he can, again, like, turn it into a profit. Okay. Give me the gourd. And I wanted the sake, too. Damn, I'm going to be fucking broke. That's about it. That's all I need.
Where you find
Thanks, man. You said that. Thank you, Mark. Okay. What time is it? 11:04. Ooh, almost stopping time. Unless there's something really good coming up. I'm not going to fight you guys. Let's at least see what all this fuss was about. Mibu Village. Hello, governor. Welcome to the village. Okay. I assume you guys all get up? Yeah, this is going to be a problem for me, isn't it? Steal your stuff. Puh! Puh! I'm just chopping up this largely innocent seeming village. They're just ghosts. Oh god, frame rates. Wow, what are you fucking trying to do back here? Trying to steal my shit? I won't have it. Okay. This feels like a lot. Maybe I should fucking call it. Who are you? I don't want to fight any of these fools. Oh, Shinasake! Perfect. Love that for me. Shark Tank? No shot. That's definitely a tomorrow thing. Adamantine scrap? Bro, I'm looting this village, but I'm not seeing why I forgot why I need to come down here. It's to get something for the fucking kid, but I don't remember what he said to get. I feel like he said to get like a big bell from a fucking psychotic. Oh god. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Ow! 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 Oh no! Terror! Terror! Where's my new item? Ah! Easy clap. Who dares? So I didn't even get a bell. What's up, bitch? How terrified are you of that? Oh, you want a piece? This whole town wants a piece? I will stab all of y'all and steal all your shit. Because you don't follow the Buddha. That's why I'm doing it. And I'll break your fences. It's a Atrioc fence breaker, bitch. Oh, yeah, I don't like that, do you? Ah! How much blood does a ghost have? Apparently that much. Okay, so it wasn't the bell. Could be across this water. This agua. Perhaps? Maybe? No. Leave me alone! Damn, she just fucking bashed me with a rake. I was just going this way. I feel like if I stay in that village, I'm gonna just keep fucking killing the same. Oh. So let's use my shinobi instincts here. Girl voice, sounding like she's in a little trouble. Oh. Playing the lute. Everyone in chat spamming Pepe Laugh. On the verge of tears, perhaps? This is definitely not a trap. Hey, what's up, baby? I'm a shinobi. Why are you crying?
Why are you crying?
Because I'm sad.
Why are you sad?
I don't know where Lord Sakusa is or what he's doing. It breaks my heart.
Oh.
If I can't see him,
Was that the
I'd at least like to know. But
noble that I thought was a chick?
letters I send, he never writes me back, and no one will tell me where he is. Actually, sir, can you tell me where is Lord Sakusa?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Oh, you're a liar too. Why must everyone hide him
I don't know where. No, I really don't. Oh fuck! Okay. Bitch! What? I don't know where Lord Sakusa is! Are you part of the fucking Yakuza? Get the fuck off me. Get the fuck off me. Okay, I gotta learn your attacks. Oh my fucking god, leave me alone! Okay. Make sure she dashes in. Does two. Do two hits. Two hits. Two hits. Mm-hmm. I'm not doing any posture damage, so that's good to know. 1, 2. Bitch. Oh my fucking god! Why does she hit so hard? It's half my HP for that little dagger. What do you think about this? Oh yeah. Ow! Oh my fucking god. Okay. Okay. Heal. Oh! Yep. Well, I can't hit you. She's a ghost. She's going Casper on me. Bitch! No, get up. I'm running out of health. I'm running out of heals. Yep. Ah! Hit. Huh? Fuck! Fuck! Oh my god, she's so annoying. You're so annoying. I can't hit you. Ah! Stop! I got a hit. Finally got a hit in. Okay, so as long as... uh-huh. Dude, you cannot hit her. Oh my god. This is a dance. This is a delicate dance. Fuck! Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, what you think about that? Fuck! How do you fucking... I need to jump on your head. Do it again. Ow! Oh my god! No! Oh, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. This is fucking over. You're such a fucking... Oh, god damn it. Okay. Yep. 2-hit combo? Fuck! I should Should jump on your head. No! Oh my god, I can't. I can't. She does a fucking 180. I jumped on your head! Fucking god damn it! Pressure! 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 Put on the pressure! Oh, that fucking counter hit always gets me. I'm out of fucking heals. Ah, shit. Got you. Got you. Oh, what? 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 Oh, I didn't do it that time, but I could have. I don't want you to know that. I want you to know that. Bitch! What? What? Pressure! 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 Heal me up. Heal me up. Heal me up. Oh, okay. Come on. Come on, bitch. Oh, you want to play a game? Oh, you're here to play games. See, I'm here to fucking fight, and you're here to play games. Oh, I knew you were going to do that backslash. Woo! Pressure. Pressure. Oh, fucking yes. Fuck. Come on. No, the backslash. Stop with that fucking backslash. 1, 2. Bitch! Bitch! I'm ice cold! Oh, the backslash hits me again. Ah! Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Oh, fuck! No! Oh, no! Is that the backlash coming? Fuck yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Fucking good! Yes! Oh my god! Pure! 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 Oh my god, dude! Innovation! Adaptation! Took me 9 heals and 3 pellets to learn her moves, but I did learn it. Almost choked at the end, too. Whew! Whew! That was a cool-ass fight. God, that fight was like 800 times cooler than the monkeys. Let's go, baby. Breath of Life Shadow. A latent skill that recovers vitality upon performing a successful death blow. Cool. Damn, that was a sick fucking fight. Dude, my heart's going. That was so fun. Okay, that's got to be the ending point for today. I gotta save. Man, that was sick. This game fucking rules, dude. Oh my god. I don't even want to cross this. Is something gonna happen? Oh, uh-oh. Wait, I have no heals. Ah, shit. I gotta just beat you straight up? Alright, fine. Right. Right. Second try, charm! Bitch. Yeah, you thought. No, you thought, though. You thought, and that's cool. I like that you thought. What's this? Divine grass. Smoking that divine herb, baby. Behind a waterfall, too. I can't. Jump! Oh, no. Can I not get back up? Oh, no. Do I really gotta fucking sail down river? Oh, there's something in the water. Alright, we're gonna save. We're calling it. We're calling it. That was fun as fuck. Another simple day of Sekiro in the books. Oh, what the hell? No! Oh my god! I died after all that! Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I fought the fucking boss! I fought the guy on the bridge! And then a peasant killed me? Oh my god, that's literally fucking... to a farmer. Alright, quick game. That was fun though. God damn. Back tomorrow. We're gonna do some more Sekiro, more Shark Tank. I'm trying. Actually, I might grind Sekiro and beat it tomorrow. That's the plan. We might do an ultimate Sekiro. I start early. I start like 5 o'clock flat and just play 6 hours straight. Try to fucking see what I can do. So this game. Hey, thanks for watching. Fun marketing Monday on a Tuesday. Fun wins and fails. Thanks for supporting the public ad read. And thanks for watching Sekiro. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you tomorrow if you're interested. And have a great night. Sevens, Pogs. And watch everyone watch. I'm not going to rate anybody. So, peace!